Representative Ryan.
I promise this will be quick because we've only got a minute. First of all, Mr. Lehman, thank you very much for your testimony. Just out of curiosity, whenever you see that the system has been certified by the state, are you given access to a test pack to ensure that the algorithm that's been verified has in fact met an ISO standard or a COSO standard of certification to ensure that the algorithm is in fact working appropriately?
When a voting system is certified, the Secretary provides the counties with a certification report that's usually about 100 pages long and goes into a lot of detail about the technical parameters of the system, the conditions of testing, use conditions for the certification. So if you're a county buying this system, these are things you need to know about if you're going to use it on the ground. So there is a lot of information that's provided to counties. I couldn't say for sure if that exact information is present. I imagine even if it wasn't and a county asked, we would probably be provided with it.
And then for the Secretary, follow-up question of the same aspect. Typically you would have an ISO certification, ISO 14000, COSO standards, or some of that nature. And as a former chair of an audit committee of two publicly traded companies where I had to certify votes, a vote is much more than just a machine, it's a process. Have we done any type of systems documentation, a process control flow map to ensure that the entire process surrounding the use of the machine is in fact accurate?
I can.
Go ahead.
So the voting system certification starts with a prerequisite to being certified here in Pennsylvania is to go through the federal certification process at the Election Assistance Commission. I don't know if they do all of what you said, but the federal certification process is quite rigorous. Our certification process was really designed to cover the gaps, particularly security gaps in the federal certification process. But they do have, and we get a copy of this as well, what's called a technical data package, which goes through all of those. So whatever standards a system has been certified, whether they're issued by NIST or any other federal organization, are outlined in that technical data package. But most of that work occurs at the federal level. Our state certification then picks it up from there, and our certification is functional requirements of the Pennsylvania Election Code primarily, and most recently, beginning last year, our new security standards. So we have our, we contract with an examiner who does the examination here in Pennsylvania, runs the examination, and they do additional security testing, including a code review to cover whatever gaps we believe are in the federal certification process.
And the final question, is that information available to the public for review?
I don't believe that all of the information in the technical data package is available for public dissemination because some of that is.
Well, you wouldn't want to make that available, but
correct.
It's the actual test pack itself, so they can ensure that the documentation was appropriate.
The test case scenarios, as well as the Secretary's certification report, are available online.
Thank you so much.
And if I could just add to that, we have sitting behind us the policy director at Department of State who happened to have worked at the U.S. Election Assistance Commission for over 7 years. And so she's our resident expert, and she's telling us that, yes, in fact, the question that you asked, it is performed by the EAC at the federal level. So Pennsylvania requires both state and federal certification, and so last year we did add, like Jonathan was saying, both security standards that are actually more stringent than what the federal government currently has, and also accessibility standards to make sure for voters with disabilities that we were providing the most accessible system. So thank you.